So on this video, you're going to discover how to not get scammed by another credit repair company. And I'm going to give you the exact steps that you can take on your own without hiring anyone to get the results that you're looking for and get a favorable credit score and report. So first things first, there's some simple things that you can do when it comes to your credit without even hiring anyone. And this is actually the first thing that I recommend for most people because they're very simple things, very simple strategies that you can implement. So first, you need to start building your credit up. So whether you're building it from scratch or you're rebuilding it because you messed up your credit. So the biggest two factors for your FICO score is payment history and utilization. So with payment history, that accounts for 35 total points of your whole credit score, and utilization accounts for 30% of your total credit score. So I have some very simple strategies that you can do right now. I'm not about to say anything you can do right now. You can leave this video after I give you these steps. You can go apply these steps and you can get a result within the next 30 to 60 days. So first, we want to optimize for payment history. So because payment history accounts for 35% of your total score, I'm going to recommend that you add five credit building accounts to your profile right now today. So you want to do this all on the same day. And the reason that you want to do this is because you need more on-time payments reporting on your report every single month. So whether you have no accounts reporting right now or you have one account, we want to add five more so then that way we can start working with the algorithm. We can start having these on-time payments on these different type of accounts, and you can start optimizing for that 35%, and you'll start seeing your score go up. Next is utilization. So with utilization, we want to optimize for the utilization because that's 30% of your score. So when it comes to that, we want to make sure that, currently if you have any credit cards on your report right now for revolving credit, you want to make sure utilization is at 6% and no more. So the sweet spot is between 1 to 10%, but I love that 6% because that's going to report the best. So just let me give you an example. So say if you have a credit card right now and you have $1,000 limit on that credit card, you don't want to spend more than $60 on that card. Now, let's just say you have multiple credit cards. So let's say you have four credit cards. You can do the math yourself. So I recommend, you can pause this video right now, go to your credit report, look at all your revolving accounts and do the math yourself. So say if you have four credit cards and they all have $1,000 limit on it on each card. So then that way overall you have a 6% utilization. You want to make sure that each card on those $1,000 limits that you're not spending more than $60. So like I said, you can do the math yourself. Every case is different. Every credit report is different. Everyone has different lines of credit. Now, when it comes to optimizing for utilization, even your payment history, this is what I recommend. I recommend that you add three revolving accounts to your credit report. So when it comes to revolving accounts, these could be credit building tools like Credit Strong Revolve. These could be secure credit cards, other different accounts like Kickoff. There's a bunch of them out there. I recommend that you add three same day. Now, even all these accounts, they don't do hard pulls, but do it all same day. So then that way, within the next 30 days, they all get reported. And you don't even have to worry about spending the right amount on each card because with these small monthly fees that you pay on these cards, they automatically report on your report and you don't have to worry about the spending part of it like a regular credit card. So I recommend doing that. Next, you want to add two installment accounts. So for these installment accounts, they're going to report as long as on your credit report. So I recommend doing this immediately so then that way you can start seeing results. So I've had clients that basically do this step first day out the gate. So if they come and work with me first day out the gate, they're going to add these five accounts. And typically, results aren't typical, by the way, but typically what I see with most of the clients, it doesn't happen for everyone. They usually see anywhere between a 20, 30 point increase on their credit report just by doing these things. And we haven't even went through the disputing process yet. So like, think how powerful that is. We haven't even went through the disputing process and they're getting a result because they're rebuilding their credit. So say they already have late payments on the report. We're offsetting those late payments and we're adding new accounts. And that way we're working with the algorithm. So I recommend doing that step number one. Now, when it comes to not getting scammed by a credit repair company and not falling into that trap, there's some things you need to look out for. So I'm not saying don't work with a credit repair company at all. All I'm saying is that you need to vet them properly. So I have a credit, and I don't call it credit repair. I call it credit advocacy because I'm advocating on my behalf. Like you can't repair something that's accurate. So like if legally, if there's anything accurate on your report, you can't remove it from the report. But if it's not reporting accurately, then, that's where you can start going through that process. But you want to basically make sure you're vetting these companies because majority, like 99% of all credit repair companies are operating illegally. So what does that look like? If they're taking your payment over the phone and they're getting that upfront fee, they're operating illegally. You should run. Like you should not work with that company. If the company's not having you sign your consumer rights, basically your consumer file rights your consultation and they're not having you sign that first before you sign your client agreement, they're operating illegally. If they're talking about credit sweeps and, $2,400 for a credit sweep, they're most likely reporting identity theft in your report. So, like, those are things you want to look out for. You can do your own research, but I recommend that you're working with a company that's operating legally in your state. So, for me personally, I only work with clients in Indiana. So, if you're watching this video right now, most likely I can't work with you. But what you can do, and I found a proven way that works for you if you don't want to hire someone else, I recommend using a do it yourself software. So in step one, I mentioned credit building, but step two, this is the powerful part. You don't have to pay super high fees to a credit repair company. There's a super powerful credit software out there called Dispute Beast. So I'll provide the link below and you can sign up for it or not. I don't really care. But with Dispute Beast, it'll actually create custom letters for you. You don't have to worry about template letters that don't work anymore. I've been doing this for years now. Template letters don't work. There's not one single letter that all these gurus tell you out there that works for you. But with Dispute Beast, it uses factual disputing, it uses consumer law, it uses Metro 2 compliance, and it creates custom letters every single time. And not only does it create custom letters that you send to the credit bureaus like TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, it also sends custom letters directly to the creditors. It sends custom letters directly to the secondary bureaus. And every time you upload your report every 40 days, it's going to create new custom letters and it has the full blueprint for you to be able to improve the accuracy in your credit report. So I recommend checking that out. But with this whole video, my whole point is that for one, with the credit building, there's steps you can take on your own. So I recommend doing those steps, adding 3 revolving accounts, 2 installment accounts. And if you are considering hiring a company and you don't want to get trapped and get scammed for your money and work with a company that's operating illegally, I recommend looking into the TSR. Recommend making sure that if they are taking payment, that they're meeting with you in person and you're getting the proper document signed and they need to execute the work before they actually charge you and all these other things. I spent 6 months going through this whole process of trying to figure out how to run a compliant credit repair company. And it's a lot that goes into it. And that's what I'm saying. I can guarantee most of these companies out there are operating legally. So, what I recommend doing those steps and if you have any questions, I have my free group below that you can join. You get access to my Better Credit Playbook. I give you the exact process of how to build your credit. I give you the exact accounts to use. I give you the exact software to use. You can ask me questions in the free community. You can network with other people who are in the same situation as you, just looking to get in a better situation and looking to do something different with their life. So I'm here to give you a path to success. Like I said, most of the people that's watching this video are even in my state, so I can't even work with you. This isn't a video trying to sell you, but just to guide you on how to get access to free resources and just get put on some games. So I hope this video served you. I hope this video blessed you. I hope you got something from it, and I'll see you in the next video.